Hey guys, welcome back to another watch review. Today is going to be over a watch I've been waiting for about a month, and I've been anticipating this watch because I pretty much love anything platinum from Rolex, and I just love the Daytona model itself. So let's quickly give you a rundown of the basic information. Brand is Bliger. The model, I cannot find the exact model number, so we're just going to call this the Platinum Daytona. The movement in this watch, it is an automatic movement, self-wind, and it's the NN3836. It's the double calendars. It is a Chinese movement. The style would be chronograph. As far as case dimensions, we have a case diameter of 39 millimeters, a case diameter with the crown at 43 millimeters, case thickness of 13 millimeters, and a lug-to-lug of 48 millimeters. So I did get this little nifty tool, this little measuring tool, but I've tried a few times measuring the case while filming this. I just don't have enough room. So eventually, when I get a bigger table, I'll be able to measure this on the review or during the review. But just know that the dimensions I just gave you are from what I've measured myself prior to filming this review. So there's that. So as far as the dial info, the style of this is a chronograph style. The dial color is an ice blue. The material is 316L stainless steel. We do have 3 subdials. As far as the colors, you've got a brown bezel. It does not rotate. And you have 3 subdials that are in black. Now, as far as the subdials go, the subdial at the 3 o'clock is the date. The subdial at the 6 o'clock is the seconds. And the subdial at the 9 o'clock is the day of the week. So I thought this was kind of interesting, but it has 2 seconds hands. So at the 6 o'clock is the seconds hand, like you would usually see with a Rolex Daytona, but also the chronograph hand that you would see on the Rolex Daytona is actually the seconds hand for this watch right here. So as far as the glass, it is a sapphire glass, but they do have a mineral glass available for a few dollars less. So just an FYI, make sure that you look at the listings. Or if anything, if you were to message the seller, ask them if they have mineral or sapphire available. I got the sapphire. And as far as the case back is a solid case back. And I'll quickly show you the case back. So there's a solid case back. Let me show you the thickness. These aren't scratches, just a little dirty from my fingers. So as a bracelet info, you've got lug width of 20 millimeters. And the bracelet length is 22 centimeters. And I had to remove, I want to say 4 links. Like I've mentioned in the past, I've got small wrists, so pretty much had to remove all the links, so I only have 4 on each side, which is very small. So just a FYI for you people with smaller wrists out there. And as far as the water resistance, it's a 3 bar, so I guess a 30 meter resistance. As far as the crowns, the top crown up here is for the day of the week. The middle crown is for the time, and then the bottom crown is right here for the 3 o'clock position. That is for the date. They're all screw down crowns, so I would say that you can splash a little bit of water on this. Like I mentioned in pretty much all my videos, I wouldn't go diving with this watch, but I'm sure washing your hands would be fine. So the reason why I got this particular Homage of the Platinum Daytona is because this one actually has the brown bezel. So the only other Homage that I've seen is actually from a brand called Parnis, and it has a black bezel. So I like the brown with the ice blue, and I think that's what makes the actual Rolex Platinum Daytona, the 50th anniversary, stand out. It's just because it's such a unique color combination. So the fact that Bliger actually got the brown down pretty close, at least, with the ice blue was a big selling point for me. So like I said, as far as Homages go, yeah, the Parnis has black subdials and black and a black bezel, but it also has a quartz movement, where this has an automatic movement. So those are 2 big selling points for me, with the brown bezel and the automatic movement. I personally like chronographs, even though it wouldn't technically be a chronograph, I guess, but I do like the style of a chronograph dial, but with the chronograph hand being a seconds hand. I really like that, just because I like larger seconds hand. So to me, that was a plus, but is it as accurate? No. As far as pricing goes, this was about $65. The Parnis version is about the same, within $60 to $70 range. Now this does have black subdials as opposed to brown like the actual Daytona, but like I said, I mean, this is pretty much going to be as close as you're going to get for a Homage, and especially for it being under $70, you know, I'm okay with the black subdials. Let me quickly do a lume test, and here is the lume test right here. So it's okay. And this is what it looks like on my 6 1/4 inch wrist. Here we go. Since I had to take out so many links, you can see the clasp a little bit from certain angles from the inside of my wrist. But overall, I really do love the look of the brown with the ice blue. It's just such a unique color combination. And then with the 3 subdials, I just love that classic Daytona look. And I actually lived about 25 miles from Daytona, where the name was inspired from, or the watch itself was inspired from Rolex, for about 2 years when I was a kid. So that's kind of cool. So I guess it's a little bit closer to home. But as always, I'll add other shots of this in natural light. That way you can see the blue a little bit better along with the brown. And then I'll quickly run down just some quick information on the original Rolex Platinum Daytona. So as far as the original 50th anniversary Platinum Daytona, there are 4 variations of that. I'll list them on the screen. There's the 116506, the 116506 dash DIA, DIA, and then there's the 116506D, and then there's the 116576 TBR. As far as the prices go, for the original Platinum Daytona, I've seen them from like $100,000 to a couple $100,000 on chrono24.com. So yeah, they are pretty pricey watches. But as far as getting the general feel of it, I think this does pretty good, you know, for it being sub $100. It's just a fun watch, you know. Many of these AliExpress homages, they're meant to just be for fun. And I don't mind that, you know, because that watch is the price of a house. So as long as I can kind of get the general idea of the watch, then hey, I'm okay with that. But anyway, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff down there. And I will see you again